is get your ass your boy Time back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about the rise and fall of Season 4 in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. What started as maybe being one of the best seasons of all time with the Inferno drop with free cards to the last drop, the All-Star drop, which was the most pay-to-win concept we have ever seen in MyTEAM history. The rise and fall of Season 4 of MyTEAM. Breaking it down. Now, as we dive into it, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe. But as we're on the road towards 130,000 subscribers, when this season started, I would say the rewards weren't that great. Like, Magic wasn't that great. Larry wasn't that great. Even, like, Michael Red wasn't that great. But at least Michael Red you could get in any game mode. Like, there wasn't specific game mode rewards like we have seen in the past season. Just once you got to, let's say, 50 wins in Triple Threat Online or Clutch Time Online, you'd get Michael Red. And then once you got to the 400 mark, you'd get Larry Bird. There was no, like, ultimate reward like a KG. And Larry Bird was, like, the Hakeem Award. Like, I would say that I like the reward system better this way, but they've got to make the rewards better. But again, that twist was better. Again, the rewards weren't great, but then they came out with the thorough beta. Absolutely incredible for 20 wins and unlimited. T-Mac, obviously, for free. Steph for free. AK for free. Even Bond Carroll for free. Like, you can get all these cards for free. Even the Amethyst, Ayton, and James Jones were good on their own right. All of these cards for absolutely free in week 1 of Season 4. Then we saw a Gauntlet Roy Hibbert. Now, Roy Hibbert, I wouldn't say was that great. He was probably a top 10 center for his time, though. And all you had to do was win 7 Triple Threat Online games. So it was way more attainable than the previous Gauntlet card that we did see. Season Rewind, I mean, it was fine. It came and went. Nobody really blinked an eye. I mean, I locked in Cat just because I'm a big Cat fan, but nobody really cared. Then we saw this duo set. Now, with this duo set, you had to lock in for MJ or Scotty. But, I mean, it wasn't like that was it. You saw Kobe and Shaq, and when paired, those guys are really good, and they were 40,000 MT. Same thing with Wade and Brad. When paired, 40,000 MT for 2 solid cards in your squad. Obviously, Pink Diamond Karl Malone in his own right was absolutely elite, absolutely incredible. We did also see a Rondo card again. You win a certain amount of games. It doesn't even have to be in a row. You get Rondo as well. I mean, the duo set, the duo drop, wasn't that great, but again, it's something that came and went. One thing I do want to bring to our attention, right before Season 4 was this card too, okay? Chet Holmgren. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because literally right before Season 4, he came out as well. So a week before Season 4 started, he came out. So the game mode was already hyped. Then we see a free Pink Diamond Joel Embiid. All you have to do, I think, was score 70 points in one game to get him. His Pyramid of Power wasn't great, though. I mean, it was behind a big-time paywall, so nobody really paid attention to it. But we got a free Pink Diamond Joel Embiid, who was basically Chet level for absolutely free. So within, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, we got a Pink Diamond Embiid and Pink Diamond Chet for absolutely free, which was really, really, really solid. Then the next drop, we saw Electric. This drop, again, it was fine, but we also saw the path to All-Star starting, which we knew we'd get a free card for 3 weeks straight, leading to a Pink Diamond. Now, again, this Electric set, it was a fine set. Dr. J was available directly via MT, and he was really good. Saw some decent diamonds. Amen and Asar did have that duo, and even like some budget guys. Beauchamp for 20K. Somewhat budget. Chris Mullin obviously wasn't good for what he was, but again, we see that kind of trend. Then we saw Pink Diamond Luka as our skills challenge. Now, yeah, you go into your skills challenge, you could get Luka Doncic. Alright, maybe it was in the spotlights. I don't know. Maybe it's even gone in the agendas, but or in game. But this was kind of a downfall of 2K. This is when I think the downfall started, right? Because the way 2K started this season, it was absolutely fire. You started with a free drop, then you got Hibbert, then you got Embiid. It started as an absolutely fire drop, and I think this is really what changed it. Like, we knew Luka had a monstrous game. We knew we'd get him for free. But 2K hit him behind this skills challenge, and they made Luka absolutely horrible. Like, absolutely horrible. About this time is when Pink Diamond Tyrese Halliburton came into the game as well. 2 days later, we got a free Tyrese Halliburton for just downloading MyTEAM Mobile. So, I mean, I would still say, this wasn't when it started, but this was a hint towards what was to come. Because, even, the same week, we saw this level up set, which I wasn't a big fan of a lot of these cards, but you could get Big Diamond Kyle Korver for absolutely free, Jermaine O'Neal for free, CJ McCollum, Alex English for absolutely free by just grinding the game. Then you logged on to MyTEAM Mobile, you added Tyrese Haliburton. So this season alone, you could add Tyrese Haliburton for free, Kyle Korver for free, Jermaine O'Neal for free, Andre Kirilenko, Embiid, Steph, T-Mac, all these cards for absolutely free. Really solid. Then we saw the seismic drop, and during the seismic drop came Tyson Chandler. One of the best cards in the game, the best power forward in the game for his time, for absolutely free again. You grind 50 triple threat online games, you get Tyson Chandler. Another free card that you could add to your collection and be like, wow, no money spent players should be so up right now. So Peyton Watson, incredible budget baller, Anthony Black as well. As obviously against some top heavy guys, but these type of drops are fine because you're getting expensive cards, you're getting some cheaper cards, and some cards in the middle. That drop was absolutely a-okay. Then the glitch set, it was what it was. Nothing really there to look at. And as we looked at some of these AMI cards, most of them weren't great per day. Spencer Dinwiddie was really good, though. For his time was really good again. Could get him for absolutely free. Then we saw the Lunar New Year set, and this is when, I personally think stuff started to get a little rough. Wesley Person, they were lazy with him. Didn't make him what he could have been. Like, Wesley Person, in my opinion, could have been like a Terry type of card. Could have been like a Jack Marin type of card. Could have been one of the most fun cards in the game. They didn't update him. Drazen, your ultimate salary cap reward, saw no updates as well. It's like they don't care at all with cards you have to grind for. And this drop, was obviously horrible. Michael Beasley was behind a paywall with VC only and a special insert. It was just, this drop, it was what it was. But, it didn't really hit the same as the last drops. That's what I'll say. There weren't really any great budget cards as well. And so that's just kind of my personal gripe with the Lunar New Year set. Then we saw some more, obviously, cards. This Showtime set was absolutely pointless. Then we saw the Series 2 cards added to the game, which is fine. In that same day, we saw Jason Richardson and Willis Reed. Willis Reed, for free, absolutely elite, absolutely incredible. Jay Rich, absolutely elite, absolutely incredible as well. So again, you saw some good things. I don't want to sit here and say it was all bad. You saw some good things, but for the most part, ever since like this whole Luka thing, in these Tyrese Haliburton, this Kyle Korver thing, things started to trend downward. With the Lunar New Year, with the glitch, things really started to trend downward. Then, meanwhile, I got to bring it up on Valentine's Day. In the past, we'd seen like the Kevin Love for free. We'd seen some fantastic things for free. Maybe even like they could have done something like Bob Love, stuff like that. This year, they gave us a challenge for a Showtime pack and a prize ball. That's all we got for Valentine's Day. A prize ball and in a Showtime pack. Absolutely nothing. There was really nothing to look at. So, it started on really February 9th. We saw this Lunar New Year drop, which was horrible considering Yao stunk and was hidden, behind a lock-in. And then Bees was behind packs or VC only. Then, you see on Valentine's Day, we get nothing. Jace Richardson, Willis Reed was fine. And then you see this All-Star drop, in which you have to gamble for every Galaxy Opal. It's been the most pay-to-win type of content we've ever seen. We saw 0 free cards outside of this Elton Brand, who was maybe the worst card we saw on Friday. It was just horrible. Absolutely horrible. This drop, Kareem, is the most pay-to-win thing we've ever seen. All these Galaxy Opal, skills challenge, the MVPs, all these cards are behind paywalls. It's the rise and fall within one season. The season that started off as being one of the best seasons we have ever seen. With the free Inferno set, with the free, the free Roy Hibbert, who was 7 wins. For Rivals Week, we were supposed to get a great free Pink Diamond, and it ended up being Luka Doncic. Really big letdown. Embiid was free. Thurl Bailey was free. Like, we saw such a great start to the season, all to be let down with the Pink Diamond Luka Doncic as the reward. With, obviously the glitch set, which was horrible. With, on Valentine's Day, them giving us basically nothing. With Michael Beasley being behind a special insert and 125,000 MT. To this being the most gamble to win, pay to win set we have ever seen in my team history. My team had so much momentum at the start of Season 4. It had the potential to be the best season of all time. The season that brought in the biggest player base. I had a friend who started playing at the end of Season 3. You think he's still playing now? I doubt it. After the last week or two we've seen in my team, I highly doubt it. The downfall of Season 4 needs to be absolutely studied. Now, I do got to give a massive shout out to my man, Kurt. He made me really look at things and be like, yeah, it is pretty rough. You know, when you look at what we started with, Inferno, Thorough Bailey, you know, Embiid, and then the Rivals Week, to where we got to now, it really is sad. How did we have something so good get ruined so quickly? I want your guys' opinions down below in the comments. Is it just the money hungriness of 2K, or is it something different? Are we gonna see more free and great content, or are we gonna see more money hungry content? What is the future of my team gonna be? Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.